What's up, everybody? You are watching The Lit Individual Show. I'm Tony Benton Jr., and you know we are always talking with lit individuals doing lit things in their industries, in their communities, in their lives. And today it's no different. I've got the one and only Korin Deanna Lane.
Yeah.
KDL.
Hey, DL in the building.
Ooh, look, one thing, you gonna bring the energy. I love it.
I'm gonna bring energy.
You gonna bring the energy. How you feeling right now? How are you doing?
You know what? I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot happening in my world.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is probably the most productive. I'll be trying not to say busy.
Uh-huh.
The most productive I think that I've been in my entire life, my entire career.
Yeah.
So I'm in a really good space.
Yeah.
Learning time management because it's tough trying to manage the things, all of the things, but I'm in a great place, man.
Yeah.
I really am.
Talk to me about that real quick. I want to hold on to that moment. You
Okay.
say you're feeling very productive.
Yeah.
You don't like to use the word busy.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I don't like to use the word busy just because you could be doing just a whole lot of stuff that is not productive to your life and your purpose and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I try to keep it like the word productive just because it makes me feel like I'm progressing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing the things that are necessary, that matter to my forward movement. So, yeah.
I tell people rather be busy than bored, rather
Okay.
be busy than broke. And I think it's so funny because, and I love that way you look at that. I
Yeah.
feel more productive than busy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like busy kind of it's beginning to have this negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh my God, I'm just so busy. I've got all these things going on. It's almost seems like you're complaining.
Yeah.
But it's like we prayed for this, right? It's like I want it to be this active.
Yep.
And now God's given it to me. So who am I to be like, oh well, I got a busy day today.
Man, yeah. And we're like so mindful of
Yeah.
that, like really making sure that we are, because this is what we pray for, like legit, the business, the careers, like the success. This is what we pray for. So to try not to be like, man, this is like, it's just a lot, man. Oh my God. Or just really like harping on the time that you don't have,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That you used to have, you know what I mean? So it's really like looking at it from that perspective. It kind of helps to make sure that you're present and make sure you're kind of, you know, moving throughout those moments and those opportunities,
Yeah.
and you're not missing it. And I think, man, it really makes me think about like whenever you like hear artists, you know, I mean, just like maybe an interview or something like that, and they're like, man, how's it been? Like, you've been touring all over the world and you've been da-da-da, and they're like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so many times I've seen that, and I'm like, yo, I don't want that.
Because artists would kill.
Man.
To be on a 50 city tour, 100
Bro.
city, to be on a tour.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm kind of practicing that and
Yeah.
even teaching my daughters that, you know what I'm saying? My son that, like, be present, like in the moment. Don't miss the moments. Because you do get, like, there's a lot happening. And
Yeah.
you can't be like, wait, oh, snap, I did not celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And then you're already in the next month. Like,
Yeah.
dang, the whole month that went past.
You
Like,
don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want those moments to go on by and you miss it.
And you miss it.
Now, Korin, because you have a lot going on
Yes.
in your world, I have to ask, as you've been doing this time management, how do you balance it? I mean, you're an artist, you're a host,
Yeah.
you are an overall talent,
Yeah.
you're a wife,
Yes.
you're a mother, you're a worship leader.
Yes.
And that's just what I listed.
Right.
That's just what I
That's
listed.
just-
How do you balance it all? What are the things that you've been learning to be able to manage your time?
What I've been learning that balance is used loosely. It's more of harmonizing my life.
Yeah. It's no longer work-life balance.
Yeah,
It's
I
work-life
don't
harmony.
think I don't really think balance is a real thing. Like, I've tried that, and I noticed that you can't just come home, cut this off, go here and cut this. Like, that's not really a real thing, especially when I'm in business with my husband. I'm in business with my children, you know, as well. And it's like, my children, they're at church with me, you know what I'm saying? They serve, you know, at church. Like, it's like all the things. So
while you're in the studio, if they call,
you just be like, 1 second, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you have to answer your children in the midst of the things, you know what I mean? So I realized it's not a real balance. It's more like, I'm harmonizing my life and making sure that like I said before, this that I'm present in every moment. So like even if I'm in a studio and I'm working and I do get a call, I'm like, okay, and pause and talk to my child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if I really do like something comes up with them, I'm like, and reschedule the meeting, got to go pick up daughter. Like it's kind of like that instead of making those choices that you can't get back when it comes to like your family and your spouse and your children. Like you don't, we're very, very mindful of not making those choices that leave lasting impressions on our children and our family dynamic, because that's the thing that we can't get that back. That's a lasting impression. It sets their minds and their hearts for life. You know what I mean? Like they'll take that with them. And I don't want that to be the thing when people ask them, like, what do you remember? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Mama
I don't
was always
want
on the road.
I don't want that.
Daddy was always at the studio. So I
don't want that, bro. Like legit, that's, it's kind of just a traumatizing, I think, even for me, just to how I grew up. You know what I mean? Like I was literally like a legacy in the music industry. I would always say I was born in the industry because my father was in the industry when I was born. You know what I mean? So that's all I remember. So even as a child, like growing up, all I did was shows, perform, you know what I mean? Tour, studio, like, so I don't even remember certain aspects of my childhood. And it bothered me as an adult. You know what I mean? Like it made me very resentful of my parents and stuff, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, I will never do that. Like legit. Yeah. It's very much present in my mind. So even how I manage even Taylor Bernay and her career, like I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna give her the option. She's gonna have a choice. She's gonna, you know what I mean? Like all the things. Cause bro, I don't want that. I do not want them to be adults and be like looking back over their lives and be like, wait, what did I do as a child? And you know, I don't want them to be thinking like, well, I was just bopping around, just here and there. I was there with mom, there with this. I don't want that. Like I'm very mindful to give them the moments, give them the option, give them the choice. Do you want to do this? Do you like doing it? Do you love this? You know, do you want to do this? Am I making you do this? Like, I'm just ultra sensitive, borderline paranoid with it just because of the trauma, you know, that I endured.
And I'm glad that you shared that, because we've seen how, you know, so many childhood stars, right? Who grew up in the business, who grew up in the industry. We've seen now these documentaries that come out and express all the things that, you know, these young kids who wanted to be stars or their parents wanted them to be stars. So they had them in the acting classes and the dancing classes and the pushing them to learn these lines at such a young age. And I'm glad that you kind of touched on that. I want to dig a little bit more into how you do balance that. You talked about giving them the choice to be able to say, I like this, I don't like that. Because, you know, we see, you know, I mean, the Michael Jacksons and how Joe was on them, but created one of the greatest artists of all time. Beyonce, this kid in pageants, but even in her music, she talked about, I was this little girl wondering, is my body right? Or, you know, am I pretty enough? Or all of these things. How do you, you know, you and your husband, phenomenal power couple, how do you two balance that in making sure that your kids still have that opportunity, can get that experience, but they're still doing what they want to do at the end of the day?
I think for us, we check the temperature often. You know what I'm saying? Like with them. Especially when it gets to the point where we get a little pushback, you know what I'm saying? Or, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. I don't, you know, we have to kind of discern whether that's, you really don't want to do it, or you just kind of being lazy. You know what I'm saying? Or, because, you know, that kind of comes with the territory of just like, we don't always want to do the things that we know makes us great. Right. We don't always want to get up at, you know what I'm saying, get out, work out, go, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always want to, but we know that there's a benefit to it. We know that it'll progress us further in life. We know it'll set us up to make sure that we have the best health, you know, things that we can. So I think for that aspect, because of where we come from, because of how I was raised and groomed, I know what it takes to be great. I know what it takes to be phenomenal. in any area that you're in. And so we make sure that we kind of teach that as well. It's like, there's a time for this, and then there's a time that you got to work to get to where you say you want to be. Like, I often tell her, when I'm talking to Taylor, is like, because this is her dream, like legit. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, do you know what it takes to be great? You know what I mean? It takes rehearsal to be great. It takes, working on your craft to be great. It's, or especially if she looks at, certain artists or something, she's like, ooh, I want to do that. Like the other day, she was like, I think she saw, gosh, I don't know which artist it was, but she saw them like on stage in the stadium, mm-hmm. full of people. She's like, oh, I want that. Ma, mm-hmm. You think I can get that? Oh yeah, you definitely can get that. You want to know what it takes to get that? You know what I mean? So like really making sure that that we show them that it's like, these are the steps that it takes to get to this, where you want to go. So when those things come up, when you feel some type of way, when you don't want to do it, then I'm able to utilize that and say, well, you know what it takes to get here. So let's, you know what I mean? And that gets me the result quicker than me just saying, you better do it. You got to do it. This is, you know what I'm saying? And kind of making it more of like a nagging, or like I'm making her do it type of thing. I think that's what helps the most. It's really showing her real life example and really showing her like, okay, this is what it takes to really do it. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, we check the temperature often. We're all, especially when we get pushed back on certain things, we like, so, this is what you want, right? And we, now at any point that you feel like this ain't what you want, mm-hmm. we give her the liberty to communicate that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just do this. I want to do this. Or I'm done with this. I'm going to do this. Okay. Mm-hmm. So now we know how to, we know how to guide and kind of, and take you where you really want to go. Yeah. Instead of us pushing you towards where we think you should go type of thing. It's a very fine line, bro. It's delicate.
I bet.
It's very delicate because it's like,
and it's different, I'm sure, with each child, too.
It is. It's very delicate.
It grows, it evolves as they grow and evolve. Yep. Finding what is the difference between, they like that temporarily versus being consistent in this. Because even as adults, it's times where it's like, I want to do it, but I do not feel like doing it today. But I got to do it.
Yeah.
I
so
think
the line is fine. Mm-hmm. It is thin. And we're learning that, you know what I'm saying? Like this is our first time doing this. Yeah, we are learning that. Like, just even with our older daughter, once she wants to do, first of all, she's an entrepreneur to the bone. Okay, yeah. She gonna create a business and make some money. Okay.
Well, I wonder where she gets that from.
I mean, it's honestly, but it's like at one point it was selling bracelets. Now she want to do henna, like. Then she's in dance. So it's kind of like, we're kind of like, okay, well, all right, cool.
You're floating with her.
We're going to flow, you know what I'm saying, with you. And then we're going to pour wherever we feel like, you really are like shining or you really are passionate about. So and we check the temperature. That's important. Yeah. It's like, hey, so how are you feeling about this? Mm-hmm. This, maybe 3 months have gone by or something like that. How are we feeling? So how are you feeling about singing, acting, dancing, you know what I mean? Like all the things, like, well, I'm feeling good about it. Yeah. And we keep going. We keep pushing towards it.
Well, I love that you say that. It makes me think of my mom. Mm-hmm. So very similar. Mm-hmm. She had me, I was DJing for a little bit because I expressed DJing. She supported me in that. I wanted to do modeling and acting. She supported me in that, but still always made sure I understood the importance of hard work. Yeah. But I'm sure she would say the same thing. There is a fine line because one, it could get expensive. Two, it can get expensive. Three, it can be time consuming. Yeah. And four, it could be expensive.
Yep.
But yeah, that one. But I think that it's very, very important, and I think that the fruits are working because Taylor was she's taken over. I think Brian used the word phenom. Phenomenal. Please tell me about Little Princess and the way that she is just hitting the game. Listen. Congratulations to her and you all on the Jennifer Hudson show. I mean, tell me about this young phenom that you are raising right now.
So, Taylor Brene, oh my gosh. First of all, she's a She's just phenomenal. Okay. Yeah. She's a prodigy for one. She has a very, very sharp ear. Like her ear is pristine when it comes to music, like legit.
Does she get that from her grandfather?
She does, like it's from her grandfather to me to her.
Yeah.
Okay, so she gets it honestly.
She
like I feel like she is us 2.0 though. You know what I mean? Like there's things in her that wasn't in me. Same thing that my dad would say, you know, when I talk to him often about it. It's like, yo, it's almost like she has the both of us and then some, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's fearless for one. But she's also still a kid for two, which I love. Like I love that about her. Like when it's time for her to get it done, she gonna get it done. And then afterwards, she gonna do cartwheels. She gonna ask for cotton candy. She gonna sit down and cross her legs, wipe her hands on her clothes. Like she's like legit. You know, we gotta be like Taylor.
Yeah. You're the Jennifer Hudson show.
You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, she be like, all right, can I take this jacket off now? Like, she is like,
can I go on TikTok shop?
Yes, I want TikTok shop, and can you buy my sheet cart? Like. She's every bit of a kid, but she's also every bit of a superstar, like at the same time. And I don't know if that, you know, like, I don't know if that was like a real thing, like during my years growing up. Like it was always about the work.
You couldn't be a kid.
Right. There was no play. There was no like,
you're in a room with adults. You're supposed to be at a level with adults.
Absolutely. You're supposed to kind of think a certain way, move a certain way. Hey, don't do that. You're in public or you're da-da-da. Like, so I love the aspect that she's like legit superstar, bro. She will get on a stage and it'll be a standing ovation with tears in people's eyes. And then she'll get off the stage and be like, well, so can we go get something to eat now? It was like, did you not see?
We were at a Gayle eating shrimp and now you want McDonald's fries?
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. You know, I'm like, girl, so you know, you just got 1 million views on, this, but she's like, oh, that's great. Okay, so can I go outside and play on my trampoline? That's what I'm hoping will that she'll carry. You know what I'm saying, with her as she evolves and gets older, as this thing grows, because it's getting bigger.
I was gonna say, how does that make you feel in being able to still see that joy, to see that innocence, that sparkle in the eye, versus what you experience? What does that mean to you?
It means to me that I'm doing something right. That's what it means to me. It means to me that I'm doing something right. And like I said before, we're just so mindful of that. You know what I mean? Like I check in with her all the time. One thing I was telling her the other day is that she's gifted, because I just started homeschooling her. Okay. And that's been a little tough, you know what I'm saying, for her, just because she's like, what?
It's
you know what I'm saying? Homeschool. I don't want to be at home, But it's like I had to explain to her, like, yo, you're not normal. Like, you're gifted. You are not like everyone else. You have a gift that's beyond most kids.
Your time is different.
Like, right. So you don't move different. Your life is different. And I was telling her, I'm like, man, I feel like if I would have been told that at that age, as much as I was doing at that time, first of all, I would have received it different, for one, as a kid. I would have been way more like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Because it would have changed my mindset concerning it, instead of me feeling like it was a burden to have this gift.
Responsibility.
I grew up not having an unhealthy relationship to my gift. Like, I thought my gift was supposed to produce for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to take care of me. It's supposed to make me famous. It's supposed to, and when it didn't, it was like, well, what the heck do I have this thing for then? You know what I mean? And that's something that I was afraid. When I discovered she could sing and she had a gift the way she did at like 2 or 3 years old, I was afraid. Like, I was instantly triggered by it, because I was like, oh my God, crap. Like instantly inside, it was not like, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. I was like, crap.
Did you feel what you felt when you were a kid?
I did. Like, it was like an instant. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Deja vu.
Like, what's wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like, it took my husband to be like, okay, here, calm down.
Yeah.
She's not you.
Right.
We're not your parents. You know what I mean? Like, we can do this thing the way that it should be done. You know what I mean? Careful, discerning, like all of the things that we feel like will shape her, will keep her innocence intact, will keep her integrity, will make sure she honors her gift, make sure she understands where it comes from, make sure she, make sure it's not just the only thing that she can do as well. Like, she's very creative. She does all kinds of things, you know what I mean, that are creative. But because for me, by the time when I got older, I didn't think I was good at anything else but singing. You know what I mean? And when that didn't pan out for me, I didn't know who I was outside of it.
Wow. You
know what I mean? So that's the area where I was like, yo, I got to make sure that she understands, like, you're not your voice. You know what I mean? Like, you're beautiful. You're talented beyond that. You're creative. You can not do this and do this. Or wherever your mind or your heart wants to take you, you're so much beyond this. Yeah. And that's what I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Just in this journey.
Yeah. Yeah. As we've talked a lot about Taylor, and I know that you mentioned you got other kids, right? Got other kids. What's some of the greatest joys just of being a mom, of being a wife? Take me to the household. What's the household like?
The greatest joy.
Yes.
I start with being a mom. My greatest joy of being a mom. For one, I have a 22-year-old son. Okay, he's in the military.
Thank him for his service.
Yes.
Yes.
He is, we always say, we like, yo, we did such a great job. You know what I'm saying? We like,
you got to give yourself credit. Sometimes you got to be like, you know what?
Yes, look at this boy.
It could be different out here, right? It could be different. It could be different.
It could be different with the 22-year-olds that's around here, in these streets. Man, just the level of how he presents in the world, what he's focused on, what he's conscious of. He's emotionally intelligent. Like he's just a great guy. Like I say a lot of times, like, man, you're a great guy.
Aside from being my son, you're a great guy.
Right. Beside, I'm like, you're a really great guy. Like, legit. You know what I mean? We've done well with you, son. My 14-year-old, first of all, she's like we always say she's like full of energy. She comes into the house and she will be like, all right, guys, so like, it's like, okay, the house could have been like chilling. She come in and we're like, okay, what are we doing today?
It's Christmas time.
Going on because you got a lot. We be like, whoo. When she leaves out of the room, we just take a deep breath like, she got all the stories. Yeah, she's a social butterfly. She's in school. She's everybody's friend. She just I talk to, like, she just knows all the tea. Like,
just
she's
14,
amazing.
right?
She's 14 and she's awesome. She's like so fun. She's funny. She cracks us up. Yeah, she's super creative. You know what I mean? Like, she can draw her butt off. She's doing henna right now that she just taught herself. Okay, how to do it. Freehanding it.
It's money in henna. Folks be
what?
doing. Folks. Yeah. Them
so
fairs.
She doing henna in school. I'm like, where are you doing? Where are you doing henna?
Where are you doing henna in school?
Where are you doing it at? Are you paying attention? What are you doing? No, Mom. It's when they done with the lesson that we. All right, so you got a line of people trying to get henna. Cool, got it. All right.
Hey, I was at a school the other day, and I was facilitating the course, and this girl, I think it was a football game because it was high school. And this girl was like, she said, okay, girl, I'll do your edges during lunch.
Yes.
I said, okay.
Yes.
Just wait till hair salon at lunchtime. So high school, it's businesses going on.
It's businesses happening. They figuring it out. They are not freaking playing in high school, okay? This the entrepreneurial spirit that's happening just in the world, they're getting it everywhere.
Can't be too mad at it.
Yeah. So she's awesome. She's a dancer as well. Yeah. So she's training as a dancer. She's a beautiful dancer. Oh my gosh. Even with that, we were just like, well, wow. All right.
I could float like that across
That's so
the stage.
Wonderful. She has this great dancer body. You know what I mean? Like, she's Yeah, she's amazing.
She's her.
She's her.
I love it.
She's her. Let's see, as a wife, oh my gosh, first of all, I'm married to a very, very, very entrepreneurial, spirited man. He has all of the vision, all of the ideas, all of the ways that we will bust this world wide open with, okay? I will follow him to the ends of the earth. Okay?
I love it.
He is the one that if I always say, if we end up in a cardboard box, I will be in that box right with him, like, and he'll be like, here's what we're gonna do next, babe. And I'll be like, let's do it. And we're, you know what I'm saying, like, legit. Cause he's just like, he's a visionary. He's a seer. He is like, he knows how to get done what needs to get done. Like, there's many business ventures that we've had just along the way, of just our lives together, our marriage together, that I'm just like, yeah, I believe it. Wow. Because he's a seer, and when he sees it, he can do it.
Oh, we love a visionary.
Like, legit. He knows if I see it, I can do it. Like, legit. So I'm like, hey, where are we going? I'm with you. Whatever you need to do, let's get it done.
How long have y'all been together or married?
Well, we've been married for, it'll be 16 years.
Wow.
It'll be 16 years in like 4 weeks or so.
Look at that.
16 years, 4 weeks. We've been we met in high school.
Okay.
So we were high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Since 9th grade. English class. Mr. Geiger.
Come on, Mr. Geiger.
Mr. Geiger.
What?
9th grade. Our story needs to be a Lifetime movie.
Okay. I'll produce it. Call me. I'll produce it.
Yes, produce it, because it's a wonderful story.
And are y'all from Atlanta?
We're from Cleveland.
You're from Cleveland?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, my mama's from Lima, Ohio.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Geiger's class.
Mr. Geiger's
Ninth
class.
grade.
9th grade.
Okay.
We were together for like 5 years. Before, let's see, I would say we were together our high school years. Then we were together probably like a year into my college years. And then we broke up.
Okay.
We were apart for like 6-7 years. And then we got back together after that. Like
Love conquers all.
love. We were just
I hear if it's real, it ain't going nowhere.
Like, it's really like legit one of those things, like, if you love something, you let it go. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. Like, it's kind of that. You know what I mean? Like, we were just connected from 9th grade, bro. Like, even when our families were like, oh, it's just, you don't know love.
The family stuff, the
You
family voice.
You don't know love. What do you? We were like, no, we know love. And it's proved out. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, like, 3 kids later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you guys are like best friends too.
We are. Like, we really are. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have to ask, in regards to you all working together, loving each other, how do you, let's go to that harmony part. Yeah. Let's go to that harmony part, because they say what, don't be in business with those who you love or live with within your household. Don't work with your friends.
They do.
What are your thoughts on that? And I'm sure every situation is different, and we're people are all different.
Yep.
But how do you navigate that? Or is it still a navigating thing?
We navigate.
Yeah.
We're navigating. You know what I mean? But we were literally ordained, like, to be together. Like, our connection is divine. Our lives aligned a certain way. Like, it's hard to really, like, something like explain.
Yeah. You just do it.
We just do it, and we figure it out, even in the moments where it gets tough, where it's like, okay, if we have to get something done businessly, but I'm pissed, you know what I'm saying, at him, as my husband, real. I still have to be like, okay, and set that aside, and here's what we have to do for business. You know what I mean? Or if I'm pissed at him in any other way, but I need my friend today, I got to be like, okay, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my day, like, type of thing, because you're my friend and we love each other.
That's that harmony.
That's the harmony, because we're like, who else I'm gonna talk to? I may be pissed at you, right now, but we've come a long way. I would say we've gotten so much better than how we used to do this, and we figured out, because for one, we respect each other. That's number one. I respect what he does. I respect who he is. I respect where we've come from. I respect where we're going, you know what I mean, type of thing. And I believe he feels the same for me. Like, I respect who you are, what you do, what you represent. And I think that's kind of what really leads us, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, we're able to kind of take this hat off and put another hat on and get it done. Regardless if we're pissed or not. You know what I mean? Our meetings might be a little straightforward.
It might be a little short. Might be a little short with each other.
Yep, got it. All right, good. You done? Done. All right, cool. And then we move on. You know what I mean? Because we got to get it done. But man, we used to like. Yeah, we might not talk for a week or so.
Yeah, but
now,
another thing you said was also, I think, you know, a trust aspect too. You said respect, but I think also trust. How you said, you know, you trust his judgment or the things, and I'm sure vice versa. He trusts your talent and the way that you do things. And though we may not always agree, you know, with maybe the journey, at the end of the day, our goal is the same.
Our goal is the same.
And at the end of the day, what we want, the same thing. That leads me to my question in regards to the project. You guys work on many projects together.
We do.
I want to talk about Unspoken Heart.
Yes.
I've seen some episodes. I've been able to hear the worship that you bring to your platform. From me knowing you as a worship leader, us being able to serve in the same church together. That's how we met. Talk to me a little bit about Unspoken Heart.
Man.
Yeah. I see it already.
Bro. Unspoken Heart is special. Like, it's really, just, it stands on just, we live by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Like legit. Like, I feel like it's probably a culmination, I believe, of just my calling and the purpose as to who I am as a worshiper, who I am as a worship pastor, you know what I mean? The discipleship aspect, the heart of testimony and just my own journey and what I've walked through, you know what I mean? And really being able to like provide a platform that shows people that you're not alone in this world and the things that you've gone through, that the Father will walk with you hand in hand. You're going to see it through other people's lives, because a lot of times people got to see God show up for somebody instead of them just believing somebody's words. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it's going to be good. Oh, man, you're going to get through it. You're going to be all right. The Lord is going to show. You know what I mean? It's like, when? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can get that on a pillow.
How? Right?
I can put that on the wall.
That part. And it's like, I feel like there's something that happens when you see and hear somebody who has walked through something so horrific or so just like mind-blowing.
Or similar.
Or like similar, and you just like, okay, cool. All right. It really gives you a hope. My heart is for it to give people hope. That God is real. Give them the hope that he will show up for you. He will come through for you. Return people back to his feet, to lay their burdens down. You know what I mean? Like legit cast their cares. Give me your cares because I care for you. Like, that's the true heartbeat behind Unspoken Heart, bro. And then we get to worship. Like, it like seals the deal. You know what I mean? It seals you being able to express everything that the God has done for you. And then you're like, here's my time to give him glory. Like that's truly like what it is. And you get to see the full, like you get to hear the story, what they've walked through. And then this is why we worship. It's this, because worship is a weapon. Praise and worship is a weapon. You know what I mean? Like, you will still the enemy when you open up your mouth and give God glory and praise. Like, stop him in his tracks. Like, that's a legit thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really showing them like in real time, like, this is how we get through these things. It's praise and worship, man. It's the word of God. the word of our testimony. And bro, the amount of people that I've done so far, it was their first time telling their story.
Wow.
That's been blowing my mind. Like I'm like, first of all, it made me crazy nervous. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, because I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
How's this going to go? You know what I mean? But afterwards, they're like, man, I'm so glad I did this. I feel the release. I feel, you know what I'm saying, like a weight, like lifted off their shoulder because they're able to like get it out. Talk it out, talk to someone about it. At the same, it's so many things happening at one time. First of all, you're telling the story. Number one. Number two, you're telling it to someone else. Number three, you're telling it to the world, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, who are able to witness your story at the same time, and then breakthrough happens, and then we worship. What?
Korin, I'm going to give you something because I feel like God is speaking to me to tell you something. I was going to ask you why you chose the name Unspoken Heart. But I feel like you answered the question because you said most of your guests come on and they tell the story they have not told.
Yep.
That's an unspoken heart.
Yep.
You have been able to culminate a space in which people will visit and share something that they've never shared before.
Yeah.
That's an unspoken heart. Things that I've never been able to share, things that I've never been comfortable enough to share, but yet I can do it in a room that I've never been in, on a mic, in front of 4 camera angles, but I can tell this story.
Yeah.
That's an unspoken heart.
Yeah.
You, from being a worship leader to being a mom, to being a wife, to being a creative, to being a daughter, to being a child in the industry yourself, God is using you more than ever before to be able to help other people in a different way.
Yeah.
And then you still turn around and you guys are able to worship. That's an unspoken heart. So I thank you for being able to bring a platform like that to where people can feel such vulnerability and can feel such comfort to be able to finally share that story. And who knows what that will then lead to, who they're able to inspire, the books that they're now, I was able to share that story on Korin's show. Now I can write this book. Now I can write this song. Now I can help somebody else out. I want to go into, and I know this might be a very difficult one with you as a worship leader. What is your, it might be a certain record, it might be a certain artist. Where is your go-to when you need that release? You said that gospel music or praise and worship is a weapon.
Yeah.
When I play Indescribable by Kiera Shear, when I play Everlasting God by William Murphy, I get a feeling that I can't get anywhere else. What is your go-to when you're feeling like you're alone, when you're feeling down or empty? What do you sing?
Bro, it's a song called Confident by Stephanie Gretzinger. And I always tell people that this song locates me. Like, if I feel like I'm just kind of like, my mind is racing, my heart is, feels a certain way, it finds me, you know what I'm saying? Which is, no matter what, I turn this on and it finds me. It says, you're always moving in the unseen. The breath you exhale, sustaining me. Before I call, you know my needs. You're always going before me. I'm confident your faithfulness will see me through. My soul can rest, my righteousness is found in you. With every moment left, in every for a breath. Let this be true. And all my heart for all my life belongs to you. So yeah.
It located you just
it
now.
It locates me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone should find some sort of go-to.
Yeah.
Whether it's, you know, for some people it's scripture.
Mm-hmm.
For some it's song.
Yeah.
For some it's their pastor,
Mm-hmm.
their worship leader.
Yeah.
But I think that that's very important, is to be able to have that go-to.
Man.
Right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Korin, as we begin to wrap up, I want to leave it on a inspiring note, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what God has on your heart right now to share, whether it was, you know, something that you have seen someone else go through recently, whether it's the troubles that we got going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
But what would you say to those who are watching right now who just need some sort of pick me up?
I would say stay close to the Father. I would say all the things that we endure in this life are temporary. They don't last forever. I don't care what it is. Give God the things that you're dealing with, or the things that you want to move past and get through. Know that He's close. Even sometimes in the dark spaces, the Lord told me that sometimes when it's dark, it doesn't always necessarily mean that it's the enemy, but that sometimes it's because He's close. So trust that. And I would say, man, all is well. That's what I would leave.
Amen. Korin Deanna Lane, it has been a pleasure catching up with you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for this. I had told Brian, I said, we got to get Korin
Yeah.
on the show. She's a lit individual.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
I appreciate you. I value you. I love you.
I love you too.
And I'm so thankful for you. We got to let people know, if they want to check out
Yeah.
Unspoken Heart, how can they
Yes.
listen and watch Unspoken Heart?
You can find Unspoken Heart on my YouTube channel, Korin Deanna Lane. You can also listen on all the podcast platforms at the Unspoken Heart podcast. And yeah, so you'll find the clips on all of my social medias, which is all Korin Deanna Lane. But yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
A lit individual you are.
Lit.
You lit. Look, don't play
Period.
with her. Don't play with her. Everyone, you are tuned in right now to the Lit Individual Show. Shout out to Korin Deanna Lane, and a special shout out to Train to Catch Planes, always holding us down, making us look good, feel good, and sound even better. Everybody, we want to see you next time on the Lit Individual Show. Peace.
Ho, ho.